This is the map Gravity Ascending. And just look at this map thumbnail. It's gorgeous. The start is at the very bottom of the map. The finish is at the top. People have beaten this in 10 minutes, but these guys have hunted it to oblivion. A typical first run takes several hours for a lot of people, including 11 hours for a very good player, Hyom. So this is a hard map, and we should start playing it pretty soon. I don't know how they got so consistent at this, but yeah, we're gonna try this map. I've been having it on my list for a while, and we're finally getting to play it, so I'm very excited. So let's boot up. But is this really... I don't know if this is really deep to like. We have checkpoints, we have... a lot of climbing to do, though. Climbing we do.
Wirtual gifted a tier 1 sub to Wirtual_ambassador.
This guy has the craziest username. This guy has the craziest username. Use your Prime on Virtual. Gifted a sub to Virtual Ambassador. I have a super fan. It might be my mom. Thank you for the gifted sub. Let's begin climbing, guys. Let's begin climbing. Green timer or not? Green timer or not? I don't know if people know this, but there is an in-game timer at the bottom here. And it works all the same. It keeps track of my run. It keeps track of everything, like there's a timer down there. It's the same as the normal one. It counts the seconds just as accurately. Nothing wrong with that one. Okay. You know, it's just a sanity check. It's just a sanity check to see the state of everyone, you know. Are we finally returning to normalcy? No? Then we're gonna have the green timer. And let's explore.
Yay, fun stream.
So this is built by Geyser Pulse. It has 16 checkpoints. Each one takes us higher and higher up the map. And we gotta reach all the way up. Now, already, this looks completely impossible. But there is a trick in Trackmania, where when you're climbing dirt, you can sometimes get really good acceleration and grip, even though you're, like, running out of speed here. And the trick is to often angle the car just a little bit sideways, and then steer up here. And then you get a flick, an extra flick, which kind of shouldn't be there. And that's a trick here to get checkpoint 1, and we're probably gonna see similar things. It doesn't really have a name, it's really just a gravity-defying thing. Oh, so we're gonna use that. GTA series fan, thank you. Thank you also Meta, Ariel, and Wally. Is there an Open Planet plugin that makes the bottom timer green? I think there is, but I don't know if the people would actually like that one. Although you would give them 2 green timers, so there, maybe. Other things also to the stream? Yes, we're watching the GeoGuessr World Cup Finals. It's a sponsored segment. Doing that after this map. And then we're gonna do some other Trackmania maps as well. But we're starting with this. We got checkpoint 1. Oh, almost. Almost missed the checkpoint. Sometimes it can be good to grab checkpoints on trial maps in like a convenient way, because now if I fail, I can respawn and... Okay, this is not a great respawn, but I think it's actually better to do this. Checkpoint 1. Let's see what's coming up. Just, it can be quite confusing. So we have to drive around this entire wall, stop here, and go back. It looks like, yeah. So now you get to really see this gravity-defying trick. And you might have seen it before. It was on Deep Dip 2 as well.
Could you put this in server so we can try alongside?
No. But you can also just open the map. It's called Gravity Ascent. It's real cool. But thank you so much, Noodles, for the bits. I'm not gonna reset my progress. Rip. Although I'm basically only at checkpoint 1. Also, Magna Turban, thank you. And Ricky, 47 months. Why don't Div 1 people not use controller much? People do. It's like a whole wide array of input devices. Ricardo, thank you for the prime. It's also with maps like these, I think, on the server thing, sometimes it's fun to explore together with others, but it's also fun to just like try to figure out everything yourself. And I feel like I do that more when I'm just exploring myself. But if someone puts it on a server, then feel free to also play it together. But let's see. I'm currently eating so many gears in the start that I'm not properly getting the car on the wall. How much would you recommend an analog keyboard? I would not recommend it if you think it's going to give you huge benefits in-game. It's really not. It's very marginal. If you're bad at Trackmania with a regular keyboard, you're not gonna be magically good with an analog keyboard. That's the unfortunate truth. Also, that's the best attempt yet. But if you just want, like, it's a very comfortable keyboard, and that is nice with it. Like, it's good for more than just analog functionality. And there's cool things you can do with it. I think that's the main thing. And looks like we're getting checkpoint 2. Nice. Which keyboard switches give you the most skill? Yeah, that's impossible to answer.
Never got into any Division Satch business.
You built a controller in Minecraft to play Trackmania with, never got into any division. Doesn't sound like it'd help you much. So what do we have here? I thought at first you have to go onto this, but it doesn't look possible, so you have to go down across here without losing grip. If you lose the grip, then of course you fall. And then flick up, checkpoint 3. Playing Cup of the Day today? No. But I've been missing a lot of sick Cup of the Day maps. There was this like Northern Lights ice map yesterday. So unfortunate I missed it. I would have loved to play it, I think. Are you just co-streaming the finals? Yeah. Yeah, me and Janik are doing a watch party. Ooh. I hope you guys are, like, I know it's not what we usually do, GeoGuessr, but I hope you guys are excited for it. It's not every day that you know, get sponsored by a game or an event where you're just like, yeah, this is something I find super hype and would watch anyway, but now I get paid to do it, and we can all sit there and guess incorrectly while we watch the pros like get 5k points on each location. It's real sick. Okay, good speed. Kept the grip. Oh, and then up earlier. Super. How's the kidnapping? Yeah, we talked about it earlier. It was fun. Not a sentence you hear every day, but it was my friends who surprised me by traveling out to celebrate my birthday with me. So they rushed in to take me out into the city and go dancing and drinking. I've been hearing so many people are upset with my food takes. And I don't know what it is, because I feel... I thought I had that one. I don't think my food takes are that bad. Truly and truthfully. I feel there's just a lot of unexplored avenues of food that people don't dare to go to. People are too scared to break with conventional food, like pizza ingredients or taco ingredients or, you know, anything. And they might be conventions for a reason, I get that, but like, try a taco without rice and beans, will you, before you judge? Pasta plus ketchup, exactly, godlike when you're a kid. It's very common in Norway to put ketchup on almost anything. Now, if I was a chef and I served a nice pasta dish and some 5-year-old just blasts it with ketchup, I'd be a bit offended. But from the perspective of being a kid, that's one of the best flavors you can ever achieve. Ugh. Pasta with ketchup is heinous. I mean, it is, but don't we all have a little bit of that beast inside of us? That heinous criminal food eater that just wants to desecrate like a holy dish with pure like sugar and strong flavor. It's the same feeling you have when you order like the sauciest, juiciest burger. I think. Also, I don't know if this is the way, but I'm just assuming because it is the one place you can do this trick again. I don't know if this is it. There's a evil inside all of us, and sometimes it gets manifested in the way we eat food. Oh, it is the way, okay. I do have to be at the top of this wall, though. It's so wild this works. Dude, I almost one-shot this checkpoint. This is not a hard one. There's deep-fried butter in the US that people eat. I've never gotten to experience that. I've always wanted to taste a corn dog. It's something you see in cartoons when you're a kid, and you know you don't have anything like it here in Norway. Corn dogs and caramelized apples. I'm so curious. They make it look so good, yeah. Corn dogs are pretty good at fairs. Oh man. I told my American partner about your unhinged burrito opinions, and the Americans now have disqualified all of Scandinavia from having burrito opinions. Do the Americans get to have opinions on burritos, though? I mean, are the burritos you get in the States close enough to the original that they get to have an opinion? Burritos are from the Americas? Yeah, I'm specifically talking about the Americans. I don't know. Like, the French don't really get to have an opinion on Italian pizza. That's just the way it is. Okay, I think it's you go left side, and then around, and you flick up here with speed, and then up.
LFG.
Kill Sactic the resub. How do you actually... Oh, do you have to do this, maybe? To get up speed?
You have try mango and pickles together.
You have to try mango and pickles together? Mango and pickles. See, now that devious part of my mind is like, yeah. I don't believe in God. I'll have mango and pickles. Nothing is real. The universe is an ever-expanding void anyways. What does it matter if I eat mango and pickles? I won't get sent to hell. It's I sure did. Have you seen the pyramids in Mexico? Yeah, but I don't really feel like... Okay, this is stupid. I am now almost walking into bad territory because I feel hurt by people's disdain for my burrito opinions. I was gonna say, how did the Mexicans get to have opinions on the pyramids when they didn't invent them? It was the Egyptians. You feel me? I feel hurt. Lul, it's stacking blocks, but it's so much more. There's a new history for granite. The new history for granite video dropped on my birthday, and I was just gonna watch it after the cut, but we never got to watch it. I actually want to watch it today. That's pyramid elitism, but they do the same with pizza. Oh, you're not Italian? You can't have opinions on pizza. Life. It was pretty good. Yeah, we need to watch it, guys. Also, we need to figure this out. If this is not a hard checkpoint, I don't think. I think I'm right now progressing very slowly. But I can kind of understand too. Like it has to be one where you keep speed as you go up. Like this type of thing. Because everything else I've tried doesn't work. And if you just go straight up, there's no grip. You need to use the curve to your advantage, which I think is what we're doing right now. I think that's what we're doing. This doesn't work. I gotta stop going back to that. It does not work. Interestingly. Sammy says 12 might be the hardest checkpoint here. Yeah, this is not hard. I'm just stupid for not figuring out the angle. Something like that. It could even be earlier, you know? It could be like here, that you stop almost here and just... Okay. Yeah, alright. That was like, what, 6 minutes of my life? Oh, that's fine. Once you figure it out, you can just repeat it. It was the hard part was understanding how to actually get on the wall. And apparently, less speed and this is better than more speed. Like, make it make sense. Like, being at a standstill here, almost, gets you on the wall. I don't get that. Hello, Tex. Jump up. And then something here. Not sure what though, to get the height. It does feel like speed is not really necessary. It's more just about angle, right? So... Oh. Okay, I need to stop trolling. I need to stop trolling. I'm not serious right now. Toronto, thank you for 6 months. You've been listening to Persona soundtracks as bangers? Someone said banana and ketchup in YouTube chat as a wild food combo. I just can't really place the origin of that. Like, how did you end up there? To be fair though, banana is so mild. Like, you can mix it with so many things and it either just all tastes banana or it just all tastes original. Like, it doesn't... It's not... I don't know if there's a term for that. It just doesn't make for very unique flavors. Almost. Buffalo, take the prime. Yeah, I need a little bit better angle. I've tried some wacky things in the kitchen just to see if it tastes good. What I'm about to say might disqualify me from any food opinions ever. I once tried adding sugar to Coca-Cola. So I thought there's a sugar-free Coca-Cola, but why is there not like a sugar plus? So I added a couple of tablespoons of sugar just to see like, could it get sweeter? And it can, but it doesn't taste better. I was also a child. No, see, I was 22 when I did this. Tablespoons. Yeah, curiosity can get the better of a Christian man, all right? I promise, I do not worship Satan, but was it better? No. No. They figured that out. You basically added sugar to sugar, and here's an opinion on that. When I cook bacon, I add butter to the pan before cooking the bacon. Now you might say that's just fat on fat, but it tastes better. It tastes better. I will fight anyone on this. Sugar on sugar can work, like fat on fat can work. That's pure placebo. That's what a doubter might say. Try it. I've also had countless discussions about this with my siblings. Whether you should cook the eggs or the bacon first. And I think it's clearly the bacon. Reason being, you get so much more flavor. You get a flavor boost on the next egg you put in the pan. Ooh. Almost. The first sensible thing you've said today. Guys, I'm not unhinged. I'm not unhinged. I just try to live life in an interesting way. Okay. One flick up to the next checkpoint. We're almost halfway, by the way. But how do you... Whoa. Yeah, this is far. Hang on. You have to do a left to right. Is it this? Yeah, I think it's that. You have to flick up left. Way, nice. Is there a checkpoint? Already checkpoint 6, good. Deep Dip 1, end of September, start of October is my plan. And there's a lot of transferable skill from some of the stuff, like these wall rides, to Deep Dip, so it could help playing this. Get a better understanding of how this works. You go down here, then what? I feel like you're supposed to go up. Oh. I see now. Yeah, so the finish is at the top if you didn't know. So we have to go all the way up. But you have to go all the way down just to get onto this wall ride. So you can flick up the next checkpoint. If you don't start climbing from here, then... yeah, it doesn't work. Wait, someone got banned? In Twitch chat? Oh, it's there, okay. Ah! Just needed to, like, start climbing. Yeah. Need to figure out how to best set this up. You have to go so high on it. Like, that's not gonna make it, you know? So really, wait. There. Bit confusing. It's not all the way up, it's this one. Okay, nice. Not bad. I can actually start to see how people one-shot a lot of checkpoints here for 10 minutes. Because, like, it is doable once you understand what you're doing. Let's see what we're actually doing here. Up a tunnel, all the way up to water. Oh, and a checkpoint. Checkpoint 12 draws near. Should I be scared semifying of checkpoint 12? Oh, hang on. Wait, what? Wait. There's a problem. If you don't get enough height here, you insta-die. So you need to get grip really early. Maybe it's the same thing again, like this flick thing. I'm being dramatic, but I know you will somehow probably have an easy time with it. I don't know. Funny but bad game? You should try Trackmania before you call it bad. You should try it, it's fun.
50 months. I think
Lock
it counts
them,
as an
yo.
addiction at this point.
Thank you for the 50-month reset, that's insane. It can make it direct, okay. Struggle for 45 minutes straight? Or even an hour just on checkpoint 12, wow, okay. Thank you so much for the long time support, man, that's insane. Hey Virtual, you're old now. Chat, am I older than you? I'm 25. How old are you? Type 1 if you're older and 2 if you're younger. 1 is older, 2 is younger. Because I've thought about this, that when I started streaming I felt like, oh, it's kind of cool. I'm younger than almost everyone that watches my content. I'm doing things now it's like it's starting to flip. It's starting to flip. So last thing for the 10 months. Am I really watching a 25-year-old kid and 42? Not just a 25-year-old kid, but a 25-year-old kid with the food opinions of a toddler. Oh, this is so confusing. And you know what?
Doesn't matter, turned 30 this year. Almost no difference. D.
Charlie, thank you for the 6-month resub. 30 is a big number. I was gonna say, toddlers are actually pretty based. Like, they're just bad at arguing their case. But they're very clear about what they want and why they want it. Like, yeah, I want more sugar. Okay. I think that's pretty based. I want sweet things. I don't want broccoli. Like, that's completely fine. But when you just scream and yell, it's like... It's kind of hard to communicate with people. Nico, thank you for the 7 months. I had such an annoying experience yesterday when I went out with my friends.
37 here. It's basically the same as 25. My back hurts.
They keep saying that that's gonna happen. But I feel like having had gamer posture for so many years, my back is gonna be more trained to resist it. Okay, so it's right there, so it's right there. Nice, okay. I was gonna say, I had such an annoying experience going out yesterday with my friends. Because we were at this club where you leave your jacket, you get a wardrobe number, and then you come and pick it up at the end of the night. You hand them your number. In Norway, you're typically fine to screenshot your number and then, show the screenshot on your phone when you're coming to retrieve the jacket. But the guy explicitly told me no screenshots. Like, you have to keep the number. So, okay, I'll keep the number. We go dancing. I pull my phone out of my pocket a few times, and at one point I must have also lost the number, because when I went at the end of the night to get my jacket, I didn't have the number anymore. But I remembered exactly what my jacket looked like. I remember the number, and I remember this interaction with this guy, and he thought it was weird because I was Norwegian, so I reminded him of this. Also just understood where we are gonna go. This is a crazy checkpoint. But he said, no, you have to have the number. This is a principle thing. You can't be an idiot and lose your number. We're not giving you the jacket, blah, 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 blah. And then he said, the only way you're getting it is if you wait until 5 a.m. If you wait for an hour extra, 2 hours extra. Just to be an asshole, I felt like. And I was trying to be very, reasonable, very calm, collected, just like, yo, I just want to get out of here. You know it's my jacket. I know it's my jacket. We could just make this very simple. But he was just not listening. And then Nikolai was like... It was almost a little bit unfortunate because there's a guy that comes to pick up his jacket next to me. But he's gotten the wrong jacket from the guy. Even after having his number, the guy gave him the wrong jacket. And as this happens, when we're standing, talking to this guy, Nick's, kind of gloats at him and says, bro, you can't even do your job. We just want our jacket. Turns out that's not a good way to get someone to cooperate with you. It's not a good way. They once you feel insulted, you're kind of you lose that cooperation thing. So then I realized that it is hopeless talking to this man. I think he would rather just not do anything for the rest of the night than give us a jacket. But then we went and talked with someone else instead and just explained the situation, calm and rationally, not talking like a toddler. And then it worked. Got my jacket back. Camera disorienting? I know, but it's so hard to see where to go otherwise. I can try this one. But now you see it's maybe a little bit more blind. I don't know exactly where my wheels are at. That's the problem with this camera here. But yeah, I'm actually doing similarly. I don't know what the point of the whole story was. I think it was once you start yelling at people, then getting them to change your mind. Getting them to change their mind on what they want to do is almost impossible. Okay, let's try to stay on the flat wall. We have to go under this right here and then up again after. Didn't know we can drive on this. Depends on situation. High stress environments, it could work. I guess. Because I thought about it, like this guy, he probably gets so many drunk idiots that have lost their number that he has to deal with, right? But I wasn't too drunk. I was a highly reasonable, cognitive thinking individual. But anyway. Kitty sad, thank you. Oh man. Virtual, how do you battle jet lag? I mean, depends. I'm very stupid on this. Typically, it's a result of me procrastinating, but every time I take a flight, I often sleep very little the night before. And if you're traveling west, that ends up being a pretty good thing. If you take a morning flight traveling west, traveling east, then you're kind of screwed no matter what you do. Okay, I thought it was up here, is it not? Oh no, you go around. Oh man. So you go just there. No. Oh, reading chat on the wall. If your jacket is too nice, they keep it. Someone YouTube's outside. Is that a thing? Maybe you can make that a business. Be a nightclub jacket dealer. Oh. That's theft? I mean... It is, and you shouldn't steal. But if the person forgot their number, I mean, this is the biggest deal that could possibly happen, and there's no way to resolve the situation. I'm sorry. Lost your number? That's your fault. Sorry, it's just impossible for me. I remember your conversation. I know I talked to you. I know the number. I know how the jacket looks, but no number? Sucks for you. Oh, okay. I'm getting disoriented with this camera as well, actually. I can't fully understand where I'm going. But the trick itself is very cool, the block combination. You have to drive on the very top of this bot. You see below the line here? You have to drive at the very top below the line. If you don't, then you just slide down. And then you should basically have checkpoint 9. Guaranteed. Just gotta very precise. Which number was it? It was number 43. Brain is turning from the camera. Like, this is a better camera perspective, but now we have blindness in another way. I don't know where my wheels are at. I have no idea if this works. Yeah. So give it a second, we'll get past the checkpoint, and then it'll be better. You can look at me instead. We can change it to this for now. Hello, chat. We can stare. It's maybe better. Spliced. I'm not not rigging anything in the background, I promise. Oh, this looks good though. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Posture goes crazy. I have a belief that everything will be fine. I don't need to fix my posture because my back doesn't hurt now, you know? This is my belief. Things will be fine. But then people say, like, that's not how things work. Bunch of doubters. Are you playing Couple today? No. Gold YouTube play button goes hard. Yeah, we open it on my birthday 2 days ago. Okay, so we just keep right there. I clipped the wheel. I've been on the checkpoint like 15 minutes? It hasn't been that long, but it's one of those brain-rotting checkpoints that feel more annoying to play than it might actually be. Difficult. Because we have this one, and now that I've gotten on this wall, I kind of just want to skip forward 10 seconds to the next wall, you know? Like, I've done the first trick. Like, so now I just wait. And I wait, and I wait. And I wait, and I wait, and now I finally get to do this. And then we go again. Oh. Oh, that's so strange. Maybe I need to keep steering, actually. Just a tiny movement back and forth, because it feels like when I just press forward, it actually loses grip easier. I don't know if that's a thing, but we're gonna try. I was under. Your Honor, I was under the bar. Minutes 18 is crazy. Yeah, the people have, by the looks of it, like really hunted this map. Okay, so interesting, close. I don't understand why I failed. And I hate that I threw the one that I got across by just not knowing what to do. That's stupid. But let's be present. Let's be present-minded. Let's not zone out. Also, guys, very fair warning here that in like 15 minutes, we're gonna check out the GeoGuessr World Cup final. I might have been a bit optimistic about the pace I would finish this in, and I don't think we're beating it before the final starts. So we might do it in 2 parts where we just pause the game, watch GeoGuessr, and then come back to this. Just so you know. Because we are sponsored by GeoGuessr the stream, so we are gonna watch the final with Janik. So it might be a two-parter. They're way behind the schedule. Does it... So, I know it was scheduled to start then, but like, how far behind schedule? Also, this looks good. No, too high. I feel like he needs more speed. Thing is with these walls is that your speed equalizes completely. Like keeping 200 speed going into one of these will still end up at this exact speed. It doesn't matter. They're almost 2 hours behind schedule? Okay, wait. At that point, I might ask them if we can postpone the watch party so that we watch the exact final. Let me actually shoot a message about that very quickly. Hang on. Oh. Is it possible? Okay. Message has been sent, chat. Now we just have to wait. Okay. Oh, it's so confusing. How fast can you type? Fast, let me tell you. Very fast. I can confidently say this without demonstrating it. 140 words per minute. No demonstration. Also, thank you, Andre. And it fit on me. The jack is very cool. I got it from Janik. Birthday gift. Prove it? Don't think I will need to prove it. Proof is overrated. My source is that you should trust me. As a trustworthy person. Oh, but ¿por qué? Don't get him to prove it. I mean, I could prove it. Okay, guys, they are asking if we can postpone the watch party so that it aligns with the grand final. I think that would be the most hype thing to watch. And then we might actually have time to finish this before that starts. As I said, I'm a constant believer that things always work out. Oh. How important is slide angle? I think pretty important. Thing is, if you pitch the car too much up, it starts naturally climbing upward. Which makes sense, but you can't really keep... There's only one angle you can keep as you go on this thing underneath, and it's the one that keeps you not climbing or descending, just like straight sideways. I think. That's how I'm approaching it. Yeah, almost 20 minutes on the checkpoint now. But it's just I haven't been driving precisely enough on it. Every time I get to that part, I'm like, not precise enough. Okay, I'm very curious about this poll in Twitch chat. It's, can you type faster than 140? I know the stats on this, so you can't lie. I know the stats on how many people can type 140 words per minute. You will not be able to lie about this. Would action keys help small adjustments? Maybe? It's pretty crazy. It's called Gravity Ascent. Thank you, Greggy, for the resub. It's a crazy dirt trial. Lots of freaks. Unox, think of the 12 months. Your name is almost the same as a pharaoh. Unas is a Egyptian pharaoh. Okay, action keys might actually be it. You've seen your son type 130 without too much effort, then he is like really quick. You can do 303 words per minute. Did you Google the world record? And then claim it to be your own? Okay. Oh. Misery. No. Dude, how am I gonna get past this? So guys, they're writing to me now, so we'll see what the verdict is. If we have to pause this, or if we tune in after the map. Oh, it's almost over. So difficult to balance on that, but also cool. What did they say? I had to clarify what I was asking. But usually when it comes to agreements, guys, it's best to just keep what you've agreed to and not make last minute changes without approval, you know? So I think whether we're watching the... Oh. I see. I think I see it. I think you can't go too high. Oh, okay. So I understand this. But I think we'll watch regardless if it's the semi or the grand final right now. It's gonna be cool either way. Yes, you can't go too high. You gotta stay right here. Do you see? Now it's so much easier. No. I thought it was... I thought the pool block was up here, but it's one later. But okay, I understand. I understand the problem, guys, was that I was at some points too low and at other points too high. You don't actually want to be perfectly at the top edge. You want your front wheel on the white line. And think about this. Think about this in any activity you do. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It matters what knowledge you gain. Like, if you lose a lot of chess games, but you gain knowledge at the same time, you will get higher chess elo. Like, I don't really care if I fail that now, because I know exactly what to do to repeat this trick. You see? I'm higher dirt wall ride elo now. And of course, I'm still throwing the end, but like, it's so much about just understanding rather than like the win or lose in the moment. Oh, too high. Let's see. Thank you, Chill Bill. Thank you, Doctor, for the 29 months. Thank you, Ansgar, for the 54 months. I missed that as well. Thank you. Oh, you can even be all... Oh, wow, okay. Like, the green zone that you can stay in is different than I thought. But the wheel on the white line seems to be what works best. Going too high removes dirt wheels? It's weird. Is that what happened, Sammy? I didn't have dashboard on. Oh, okay, I'm sleeping. I'm not focusing on this part now. Just waiting, basically, in my brain till I get to the point again. But yeah, here... Ah, too well. And then we wait. Go a little bit down. That's already too much. Oh, I'm stupid. I know how to do this. I don't want to waste more time. Also, guys, I have gotten confirmation. They do want us to watch the semis, even if they're behind schedule. So we're gonna watch the semis of the GeoGuessr World Cup in a few minutes, and hopefully I can get this now before we start. That'll be hype. And then we do the second half of the map after. Oh, I'm an idiot sandwich. Okay. Checkpoint 9. We're back on the trial map. I've been AFKing. So now it's actually good that we have the green timer. This is the map I started the stream with, and maybe the one you've seen on the YouTube thumbnail and wondered, where is this map? Well, it's right here. I got only halfway before we had to do the sponsor segment. But now we can go back to it. Just to real quick explain this map. It starts at the bottom, down here, and the finish is all the way up at the top. And so far, I have climbed halfway. We are at this circle, this big one right here, and we have that to go. And supposedly, the hardest checkpoints are coming up now. Checkpoint 12 is a really difficult one. People are saying 15 is hard, 16 is hard. But we're gonna restart the timer and then see how long this takes. It's called Gravity Ascent. And I do not know if it's hard or not. Apparently, 12 though is the real killer. Jump up in the water, get speed, I presume, and then jump up. Oh, maybe flip up into this water. Let's go back. One of my best friends who I play 2v2 duels with is a teacher and plays with his class a lot. It's kind of sick you can do that as well. Like, geography class would be a lot more fun if you could play GeoGuessr. I actually kind of envy the iPad generation and that they get to have so much of it gamified. You did that once? Like when I went to elementary school, movie day was like very special, big day. But now so much of educational material is just better in video, where it's more precise anyway. So I feel like it's a lot more prevalent. Virtual feet smeller? Yeah, he is a new member to the community, so be nice to him. Always great to have new people watching. So what are we doing here? Why is this built the way it is? Is there any trickery? I can jump up, obviously. But at best, I will only be able to barely land the grass. I can also flip out, and that might be better. My brother's a teacher, and he used Minecraft maps to show historical places. So that students can explore the Minecraft map? Like, yo, here's the Colosseum, go explore. That's kind of sick. Do you know Have? Yeah. Met him several times, events. They roll out the big-ass TV, yeah, on like the TV table with 9 million cables. Rip timer? Can you not see it? Oh, it's cropped. Oh, guys. My bad. Easy fix. Thank you for telling me. There we go. It's just cropped. 3 hours for a trial dirt map. Virtual really fell off. Which timer do you trust more? The white timer or the green timer? You should never trust the white timer. Have you ever played games such as Elder Scrolls or Black Myth Wukong? I have not. And I have this overconfidence that if I ever played Elden Ring, I would be able to beat the game without too much struggle. I feel I have the gamer genetics that I can quite quickly pick up games at a decent level. And I also have the mental fortitude from playing a lot of difficult trackmania maps to be able to learn something like that quickly. But then people who played Elden Ring will say, bro, this is the hardest boss ever, you'll never beat it. And that kind of thing fuels me, and I've never tried, and I might not ever try, but I feel very overconfident that I could.
You quite quickly awkward.
They released me quite quickly. The abductors? Yeah. That was crazy, Mikey. Thank you for the 8 months. Do what I bet you want? Well, I won't. But, you know, they've asked people this, like, how confident are you in your abilities to land a plane? Like, hypothetical scenario, the pilots have passed out, you're mid-air, the plane is working fine, but you're the only conscious passenger. How confident are you in your ability to land the plane? My initial thought is just like, okay, but how hard could it be? You know? How hard could it be? People do it every day. You have autopilot, you have air traffic control. It lands by itself? I think it's almost at that point. Want to take more speed before the quarter pipe? It doesn't materialize. If you jump too high on these, you jump over the block, and so you get less speed. Like, you could do this. But speed will always equalize, I think, after the jump anyway. Or at least close to it. You flew a small plane with an instructor, 0.5% chance. Maybe it is faster. It feels faster. Oh, it might be faster. Landings are still manual, yeah. So you'd have to, like... You get a lot of help probably with the positioning of the plane, but you'd have to, like, gently pull back and everything. Landing is one thing, landing on wheels another, yeah. Okay, we gotta figure out how this feels. Flight sim users waiting their whole life for that moment. Yeah, 196. It's like 10 speed less, actually. Okay. Think you have to jump up? I think you're very correct, but I don't understand how yet. What happened to GeoGuessr? We watched the quarterfinal and the semifinal match. There's still 2 more matches to go. And they're being streamed right now, if you want to watch them. But I'm going back to the map now. Bagels, thank you for the prime. And Chronicle as well, thank you. Chronicle. Chronicle makes so much more sense than Chronicle. Long time no see, welcome back, I've been great. I was gonna say my friends abducted me on my birthday stream. If you didn't see that clip, it's kind of crazy. My friends flew to Stockholm without me knowing. And then just after the cup, abducted me and took me out to party. And then they stayed over for a few days, and we went out yesterday as well. And now they've gone back home. Guys, is it expensive to rent a flight, like an actual flight simulator? Not like playing on Microsoft one, but like a realistic one, you know? Like if you wanted to try it for like an hour to land the plane. Because if we do a stream of this, it's a business expense. Do you see where my mind's at? If I stream myself landing the plane, it's suddenly business. Because it's entertainment. Also, it cannot be just jump up, right? I'm leaning towards flip. Very late flip. About $100 for an hour? That's business. $60 in the US at your flight school. Business. Next video, I tried to land a plane. No. Better title. Next video, I always knew I could land a plane, so I had to show it. Prove it. They said I could never land a plane. I didn't ask. To this day, one of the YouTube titles, I think, of all time. I did it for a main channel video once, and it did wonders. Oh, Landa's a simulator you can rent for $2,000? Okay, it's $200. It's pretty pricey. Also, I should make this more often. Let's go. Yeah, let's. Okay. I see the jump off spot. We got a jump off at the S in Ubisoft. How was the surprise birthday napping? It was great, Sataka. Very unexpected, but very fun. NFL player said, they wrote me off, but I didn't write back. That's also good. But at this point, we're getting scammed. We're getting scammed. That's gonna work. Almost. You can say all you want about clickbait, but like Todd Howard says, it always works. Clickbait doesn't work. I think a lot of people have misconceptions about it. If you make promises constantly in your videos about things that don't happen, literally baiting, then people are just not going to trust you and your videos will do badly. But if you are able to find out what is the most interesting thing that happens in this video, how can I frame this in an interesting way? I wouldn't say that's bait. That's just like making the video appealing. In the same way you'd make, you know, like you take pictures of your apartment for a listing, you take good pictures. Also, we got checkpoint 10. I think a lot of people mix up the two. Bait is really bad. If I say like, whoa guys, I played this competition in Trackmania and I almost died. And then, you know, yeah, I didn't. That'd be bad. Oh, it's reactor. I was so confused. Okay, let's see. I thought I had to go up the steep one, but it's too steep. So reactor, you have to get a lot of speed because you go into this wall, then a reactor. So you have time to set up for this wall, then another reactor, so you go up here and then checkpoint. Okay. It's maybe a bit controversial to say, but no one likes being baited. No one likes being fooled or tricked. Like if you lie to people about your product, whatever it is, people are not gonna like it. Cut? To be honest, your video titles have been making me pissed lately. Sometimes you don't even know what's in the video from the title. I'm sorry that this upsets you. But I think that also means that your life is pretty good if you have leftover energy to get upset about my video titles. And that I am very happy for you about. What is this? Training for Deep Blue 2? I mean, it's similar, but it's not. Not fully deep dip with checkpoints and all, and the tricks are very hard. But yeah, with titles and thumbnails, I mean, I do have people that help me on the channel as well, so it's not everything that I decide, but we do try to make them interesting for not just regular people, but also like new viewers all the time that might not be too familiar. Like if I was only talking to regular viewers, I could title the video Bong Cup number 155 and people would watch it. But because there's new people, you have to have like something that makes you interested to find out what it's about. So it varies. It varies what you need to do. Checkpoint 11. And now what do we do? This is not the way. Okay, up here through this loop and jump, and that's checkpoint 12. That is checkpoint 12. So it's up here. Oh, and then down again? Phew, okay. Not pissed, just a little annoying because it feels like clickbaitish. But, okay, so here's the phenomenon. Here's the phenomenon. And I've experienced this with other YouTubers myself. I see a video in my feed, and the title and thumbnail makes me feel compelled to click it. There's nothing inherently like the person that posted it is lying about. It's just you're drawn to it. You get pulled by it. That's not clickbait, but that's just like a good angle. Sometimes I feel this with people, and sometimes people also confuse this for clickbait. But I would say it's different again. But I also sometimes get annoyed when I'm like, damn, yeah, he posted that, and of course I'm gonna click. Like, it's good. Sometimes you just get, like, someone finds a good, like, angle, and you're just, okay, I'll watch. People respond differently to that too. Oh, left side? It was right side. I'm stupid. Okay, we can get this one. Enticing is not same as clickbait. Yeah, enticing is a good word for what I'm trying to say, yeah. Main channel videos has amazing thumbnails and titles for people who don't play Trackmania, and that's kind of the point. I think truly with most of what I do in Trackmania, there's more people that watch Trackmania than play it. So naturally, when you make content, you make it for people that don't play, but still find it fun to watch. But the people that play too is awesome. Also, we should be getting to 12 here, guys. This doesn't look that bad. Has to be reactor cuts? Maybe, but it also feels not worth looking for when the reactor's at the very end of the checkpoint anyway. It's the last jump. So hard that part in camera 2. Now we have a chance to go up that late. Imagine actually playing 20-year-old color game. Look, it's 4 years old, this one. If you play Nations Forever, you're a different breed. The people that play Nations Forever a lot, like full-on Chad, you do not care about what's popular. You just want to play a game full of landing bugs and go for old Mania records. I respect it. Playing this one though makes a lot more sense in terms of relevancy, but still not close to other games that are out there right now. Checkpoint 12, the one that I was supposed to fear. Feel like this map's just the same trick over and over again. In different patterns, yes. So what is the checkpoint? You go down on this wall. You go up this wall. Over to this one. Down this wall. Over this wall. Up here and checkpoint. Okay. How on earth are you gonna keep grip? Like, the start might be fine, but to go all the way up there while keeping grip and then all the way down the other one and keeping grip at the bottom makes no sense to me right now. Yeah, the checkpoint is literally over here though. But I don't think there's a shortcut. There's just not like you're everything's midair. And you can't just jump onto. If you could jump onto the railing, you would win, but so maybe I was stupid. Maybe if you have a flying respawn with a lot of speed, you could actually jump here. With this, I definitely cannot. But okay, we'll do it the entire way. Way. And I think this is just a checkpoint. I have to be prepared that it might take a while and not get too upset with failures, because it is probably the hardest one. Oh, do you? So, do you make it? The problem with this is you can never, like, change angle. So when I'm going up left, I have to keep going up left. But it looks so disgustingly far up. Like, all the way up there, without losing speed. I really don't know how. Should I buy Trackmania full game because I feel like there's nothing to play? If you enjoy the game and want more to play, then definitely buy the full game. But definitely try out the free first. But it sounds like you already have. Couple of days, ranked, it's a lot of fun. Ranked you can already play, but use main maps.
59 months is a really long
Draggy.
business.
It has been an eternity at this point already. Almost 5 years. Thank you for the resub. It was fun playing the other day. They got City Hall in the GeoGuessr round? That's not an accident. That is definitely not an accident. Wonder if I have to keep more speed. Does that matter? It might for the first flick up. I think it does. I didn't think speed mattered with this trick at all, but it looks like it does. You're following F1? Not really. I've tried to get into it when Drive to Survival was super hype and that season, and it's probably even more hype now, but I just feel they gotta nerf Max. It'll be more interesting to watch. They already did, yeah, but not enough, right? He's still winning. Or? He's rank 1. Is he not rank 1? Okay, if he's not rank 1, I gotta start watching. McLaren are 9 points away. Okay, that's exciting. That's exciting. That changes my opinion about F1. Just something to pay more attention to. Almost. So chess is boring too. They should nerf Magnus. I mean, kinda. Classical chess when this World Cup final is boring just because Magnus is so good. But speed chess is more interesting, which is kind of a nerf because anything can happen. This seems impossible. It feels a bit impossible, considering that after I make it up there, I have 3 more tricks that are hard to do. But I'm getting a bit better at getting all the way up there now. So what is behind the big wall ride platform? Which one? We will play Granadi's new cup sometime. It's just never aligned yet with the days I'm streaming. Don't really stream Mondays. If I do, then I'll probably check it out. It's up here now. Oh. Close. Best try yet. It's a speed thing. I need 60 speed. There we go, and then up. I could do a lap there. I could do a full lap for more speed, actually. I think I will. When is Puzzlemania final? Is it tomorrow? Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be very hype. So I'm streaming tomorrow as well to play the puzzle finals. It's versus Yanax, Spam, and Taki. Where do you get your cool clothes? That is something you're gonna have to ask Janik, because he's the one who gave me this sweater for my birthday last year. Oh, I'm losing speed. Like if I stay over 60, I don't lose the speed. Why is in-game timer greater than the real timer? It's because we AFK'd for 2 hours to watch some GeoGuessr. Sponsored segment. Almost. I maybe need to steer more up and then go back left again. Like, very sharp up here and then back left. Now that loses a lot of speed. So maybe it's on the opposite. Steer only a little bit. Almost. Gonna watch the final game? No, I'm not. But I do implore you to check it out. It's it's really hype. I did ask my contact though about the GeoGuessr after party. So I'll see how I'm feeling after stream, but I might check that out too.
You can do it Wirtual V at 7.
Yo, Adamus, thank you so much for the 2 months and good luck. There should be a khaki map. There are khaki maps with this trick, yeah. But it's kind of already been done. Like, you kind of need to add something new on top of this trick now. If you're doing a khaki map with it. I'm gonna do a lap here. So wait. Oh. Okay, now. How? Dude, so if you didn't see us looking through this, you have to go down this wall and then catch this one. And then go up this wall and jump off at like the A in Trackmania. I'm really not sure how that's gonna work. So here. Almost, maybe? It's... You don't really want to stop accelerating. You might actually want to put the nose down. Because although it's unintuitive, you drive down the wall and then you just have to flick with a lot of speed to catch. That's an idea. If you just stop, I think you just fall with no chance of recovering. Maybe? I don't know. That's crazy timing to try to hit. But that seems more promising. Or you have to do like some spin, I thought. Like if you can 180 somehow. At the bottom. Practice it on the first wall? I don't know if you can really practice it though. Like if you can put yourself in the same circumstance. Because you're coming up a wall here. Never would have thought to go nose down. It's only to keep the wheels driving. And with speed, you can again go back into this trick. It's kind of what we're doing here. We're going down a lot of speed to keep the grip as we hit the wall. It's just harder with the full downhill wall. Is this dirt dip? It's a cute nickname for it, but it's called gravity ascent. I think the dirt dip would have no checkpoints. Only 40 speed. How does this make it though? Maybe I could be more consistent at that first part. So here. Maybe? Again, looked like it just was never gonna grip at all there. This first part feels like something you have to be 100% consistent at. Which I'm not.